Hi, I'm Graham. Welcome back to Man vs Film. This is going to be a Blu Ray review for Memoirs of an Invisible Man. And stay tuned, and I'm going to tell you how you can be in with a chance to win one of 3 Blu Rays of this film. If you don't already know it, this movie was directed by John Carpenter. It came out in 1992, stars Chevy Chase, Daryl Hannah, and Sam Neill. And I, for one, go back to this movie a lot more than I thought I would have on initial watch. It is, of course, a John Carpenter movie, so you have that deep-seated want to love it more than it actually is. And much like most of Carpenter's 90s output, it's not as good as the sort of key stuff that he directed in the mid-80s. In fact, all of the 80s. Everything he did there was just masterful. Memoirs of an Invisible Man is less a Carpenter movie and more of a Chevy Chase comedy. Now, it's about this character, Nick Holloway, who goes for a nap at work, and there is a alarm that goes off, but he's in a soundproof room. When he wakes up, he finds that half the building is invisible, and he was in one of those halves, and he's now invisible himself. We have this love interest of Daryl Hannah, who we've met previously in the movie, and we have Sam Neill as somebody from the government who's there to check on what has happened here and discovers that there's an invisible man there, and he wants to get his hands on him because he sees it as a potential weapon. The movie is most definitely a comedy. It does try to have moments of suspense, moments of action, but it is out and out a comedy movie, and it rests on whether you like Chevy Chase or not. Now, I've found throughout his filmography he tends to play one of 2 characters. That is the bumbling heart of gold plonker, or the guy that's quicker than everybody else, a little bit smarter, a little bit just aloof and playful, and is on a different plane than everybody else. Now, I kind of like the bumbling stuff. Unfortunately, this is more of the super smart, better than everybody type of guy that's hard to really attune to. Now, it does have funny moments. It does have interesting moments, especially as Nick starts to get to grips with the fact that he is invisible, and the things that he can do which are fun, and then the things that he can't do which would be fun if he was able to take part in it, and he starts to realise he's missing out on parts of just regular life because he can't have that face to face with anyone. One of the things the movie's best known for is the special effects, and even today they hold up remarkably good, especially the building scene at the start where it is all fractured and only parts of it are invisible and the rest are still there, and it looks like floating parts in mid-air, and it's terrifically well done. We have some of the Invisible Man special effects as well that are pretty terrific even today, like the chewing gum sequence that we see at the start of the movie, or later on when we have the jacket scene near the end. It's all fantastically done and really fun to check out. I'm really surprised at how well the special effects have held up, and this is a movie that I have grown to love more than I initially did. It's never going to be top tier Carpenter. It's kind of below average for him, but it's still an interesting movie. It's still a fun movie, and it's still one that I am happy to have on Blu-ray and fit into my collection. Like I said, there are some parts of the movie that just don't sit right with me at all. There are some parts that I really do love. One of the parts I love is Sam Neill, who has a kind of class about him. He can really play a bad guy tremendously well. And remember, this is not too far before Jurassic Park either, where he's the hero type. Here he is a devious government agent, and he is pretty terrific in that role. He's a character that you instantly just dislike and want to fail in his mission, but it's all down to Neil's acting. Daryl Hannah doesn't get a lot to do as this kind of love interest because the relationship isn't really fleshed out. You understand that when you see these couple meeting at the start, and it doesn't feel real. It feels like one of those hollow, no pun intended, kind of romantic things you get in movies where there's no real tangibility there between the couple. It's just they're both attractive people, they're supposed to be a couple, and we've just to accept it without seeing any connection at all. But I do like Memoirs of an Invisible Man. It's never going to be a great movie for me, but it's going to be one that I will go back to every couple of years, and just it'll slowly creep on me, and there'll be things that I like and there'll be things that I dislike. But I do think it's a fantastic transfer on this disc. And the disc is particularly light on extras. It does have a 4-minute making of, but again, I wish there was more on this. I wish I had sort of deep dived into the special effects, which they focus on for the 4 minutes, but I would love to have seen a lot more on that, and maybe some Carpenter interviews as well, but unfortunately it's not there. But we do have a decent transfer of the movie. And like I said, if you want to be in with a chance to win a copy of this, all you have to do, and fairly simple, is be a UK resident and just drop a comment below, and I will pick one of you guys out to win it. I will be giving away another 2 copies on Instagram over at Man v Film, so you can jump over there and double down, see if you can actually pick one up on either of them. Best of luck, hope you win, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.